Hey everybody, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing back again, and what I wanted to show you guys today was my Christmas order. I had some gift cards from the family for Christmas, and for 6 cents, and here we go. 3 bags. These bags are really nice. So I'm just going to go through this order with you guys, show you what I got. I've done quite a few 6 cents orders because I love their stuff. And let's see what I got. Some of the new soft plastics came out that I got. And I don't know how these are split up in these bags. I haven't really looked at everything that much yet, but let's go. I'm just going to go bag by bag, see what we got. All right. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take it all out because there may be some things that are the same. So let's do it that way. So that's 1 bag. That's 2 bags. I'm just going to take it all out and split it up in the categories, and then we'll go through it. Problem is 6 cents just has too many options. Too many things I like. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm sure it's not bad. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, that's the same. That's the same. That's the same. All right, there we go. All right. So I'll do the. I probably have more soft plastics than hard baits. So I'll do the soft plastics first. A new bait that they came out with. Let me make sure I get this right. They're Hog Walla, the creature bait, and this is the Watermelon Candy Magic. And the Hog Walla is a 5.8 inch bait, and you guys take a quick look at it if you haven't seen it yet. It's almost like a lizard in a way, I guess, but it's not really. A brush hog, maybe, a combination of the two. I mean, when I look at it quick, I just think lizard. But then when you kind of look at it, maybe more of a brush hog bait with just a longer tail. But it's cool. It's cool. Like I said, now these are new. I don't know how long it's been out on the site, the Hog Walla. But I love that color. You guys know I love that watermelon candy type color. And there's a lot of ways you can throw this. Carolina rig it. If you guys would like to Carolina rig, I don't particularly like doing that, but I will do it, in the right conditions. But that'd be a great Carolina rig bait. Show them something different down there. Flip it, pitch it. Probably throw it on on a jig head, on a shaky head. Lots of ways you could throw this. This might even make it kind of a cool trailer on, a chatterbait or something. Because that tail is really long. I have to see how this tail really works in the water. But I'm sure it's going to have a lot of action. There you go. There's your Hog Walla. What did I say that was? Watermelon Candy Magic, I believe? Yeah, Watermelon Candy Magic. That's what it looks like in the pack from both sides. There's a name right there. You guys can see that. Really nice. 10-pack. So what I like about the soft plastics for 6 cents is they're really not. They're pretty. They're very. It's a nice price. I don't think they rip you off on their soft plastic prices. A 10-pack. I don't remember what these were. $4.99, or it might have been less. I got this old gift card, so and there's always codes out there. But that's the Hog Walla in the Watermelon Candy Magic. And I got another bag of the Hog Walla. What color was this one? Bluegill Spawn. There's what the Bluegill Spawn looks like. That's the back of the pack with the name on it. There's the front. Actually, I guess this is the front here. There's your Bluegill Spawn color. I'll show you what it looks like close up. It's a really nice looking bait. I like that color. That lighter belly. It's like a blue. I feel it's like a blue or more of a pearl. I think it's maybe more of a blue. That's a cool color though. That's a really cool color. I don't know how it looks like a bluegill, but what do I know? But just another, creature bait for you to try out. I pulled out 1 and I got 5, so there's your Hog Walla in the Bluegill Spawn color. I got 2 bags of those just to try them out. See how I like them. I'm sure I will. I like all their baits. There you go. There's the hog well. So I got 2 of those. They also came out, you know, they have come out now with a bigger swim bait. They've come out with a fluke style bait. And the flush is, was that 5.7 or 5.2? But there's the flush. Now, I haven't opened these up yet. Let me see if I can do this without messing the pack up too much and it's falling out on me while I'm trying to transport it. I always have problems with getting these open. You gotta get that top. Just as I thought, they'll all fall out when I do it. But if you guys would like to throw flukes, the flush is the 6th Sense style of fluke, and it's kind of, it's, you know, it's obviously got more to it than just your traditional, you know, zoom fluke, which I've thrown for years. It's a great bait, but I'm sure these will work fine. But like I said, it's, you know, it's January, so I haven't thrown these yet. But a nice, you know, I probably use a 4/0 EYG hook and just throw it the same way I throw a regular fluke. Have to see what kind of darting action it has, you know, with these fins on it and how it works in the water, but I'm sure it'll work fine. And, you know, you can't go wrong with it. You know, I think this is just a white pearl. Let me just double check. Yeah. Shad pearl, they call it. You know, but that white color. And you see what happens when I open it up. They'll fall out. So I'm going to have to put these back in. But there you go. There's the shad color. The shad pearl. You can see they're all messed up, but I'll fix those. You always got to break the seal on the top here, and then everything kind of falls out. I'll try to do it on this other one. I got 2 packs of those. This is the other one. This is the Watermelon Candy Magic, which is the color, you know, I like. You know, in a fluke style bait, usually I just throw the pearls a lot. There's other zoom colors that I like, but we'll have to see how these colors, different colors, you know, pan out for the 6th Sense version. Let me see if I can do this without making a mess. Oh, I think I got it. There we go. So you just got to get this top part ripped open, and then it comes right up. Now, I guess I should do it this way. Let's see if that works. Yep, that's better. Get open like that and just lay right on there. But this Watermelon Candy Magic is just, it looks so cool. Clear water. All that flake flashing around. Should be awesome. You know, and this is, you know, and a lot of people like the Carolina rig flukes. I've never really done it. But like I said, I don't Carolina rig enough. I'm no Carolina rig expert, that's for sure. But these should be fun to throw around. I'm curious to see how that, you know, what kind of that, you know, gliding across the water, that action that they have like a fluke has. It kind of goes that, you know, fluke when you throw it out and you twitch it, it kind of does that. I want to see what these do. There you go. That's their version of the fluke, the flush. Another new bait is their bigger swim bait. It's a 4.5-inch whale. So I never thought I'd say a 4.5-inch whale, but you get the idea. I guess when you kind of look at it, it kind of looks like a whale. Let's see if I can do this and not make a mess on these ones. And this is the, I think this is that same white shad pearl. Let me just double check. They just call this pearl white. And I got 3 different colors of that. I'll show them to you. I'm going to try and do this and not. Oh, I got it. And it's a, what is it, a 5-pack? So 5-pack of baits. And they even put these little, plastic caps on the tail so they don't get all bent up. It's a good idea. I don't know if that's on the top too. No, just the bottom. But here's what the whale looks like. And this is more of this isn't your fluke style bait. This is your swim bait style bait. It's just you know, they have the Divine swim bait, which is a little smaller. Here's a little bigger, a little beefier style swim bait. That paddle tail. I'm sure this will be fine. You know, whatever swim bait head you like, throw it on there. Throw it on your swim jig. Now, however you like to rig it up. I tend to rig these up on just, you know, whatever, you know, dirty jigs head I use or real shot head I use. You know, whatever swim bait head I'm using at the time. You could use a 6th Sense swim bait head. I have those too. Those will be fine on here. Whatever you like, whatever one's your favorite, use it and tie it on and throw it. See what happens. But looks like a nice bait. There it is, right there in the pack. Really, the only negative, if you want to say, here in the Northeast, you get this nice stuff for Christmas, you got to wait until spring to really throw it. But there you go. There you go. And I also got, two more different colors. I got the Platinum White in that bait, and the Ghost Ice Minnow in that bait. So you can see, I like these, like, you know, whitish, bright colors, natural colors. To me, they look the best in the water. Open that up. And this is the Ghost Ice Minnow. I'll show you that one up close. Just like that, you know, that pearlish color, but it does have some blue flake in there. If you can really see it on the camera, I can see it looking at it up close. I don't know if that really shows to you guys looking at it at home, but there you go. And there's the 4.5-inch whale. You know, beefier than their Divine swim baits. It's got the little see how those do work in the water. I would imagine those would be the first thing the fish rip off, but that's okay. Swims, I'm sure it'll still swim well after if they get ripped off. There, your Ghost Ice Minnow. So if you're thinking of the whale, trying it out, that's what they look like. And the last one of those I got was the Platinum White. That looks more like a white with some flake in there. Show you what that looks like up close. So here's the Platinum White. I guess they all have these little cups on there they put on. That's a good idea. So your tails don't get all bent up in shipping or whether in the box. There you go. Show you that up close. It's got some, looks like there's some gold flake in there. Some silver flake maybe too. Some different flakes. That's a cool one. That one looks really neat. Platinum White. So if you're thinking of the Platinum White whale from 6th Sense, there you go. There's a close-up version or view of it for you. Nice paddle tail. You know, however you like to throw them. You know, you just want to use the jig head, the swim bait head. You want to use the swim jig. Put it on the back of your buzz bait, however you want to do it. Your spinner bait. I'm not sure how this was on here. Put it like that. All right, there you go. That's what it looks like in the pack. There's the whale. First time getting them. First time getting them. They haven't been out that long, I don't think. But 6th Sense, you know, is always coming out with new stuff, so it's hard to stay on top of it. Which is every time I think I was making a list kind of the jerkbaits I have, and I was like, oh, I must have them all by now. And then I really look at the webpage and start going through my list, and I realize there's like 8 or 10 colors I don't even have. All right, now. Last two soft classics I got is a bait that I've had, I've shown you guys, I like, and they have some new colors. And the first one I'll do is the Stroker Crawl. And this is Mexican Spice, which, at least in the pack, I haven't taken these out of the pack yet, looks really nice. And this is your, you know, craw type jig trailer. Flip it. You know, it's a smaller flipping bait. I don't know if you could get away with a 4-aught hook with it. I've never tried. I've used it more as a trailer, but it's really this is a pretty cool looking color, at least in the pack, guys. I like it a lot already. But there is the 3.3-inch Stroker Crawl, and that is a really cool color. That Mexican Spice, that chartreuse bottom. I don't know if you want to call that a green pumpkin or a watermelon. I'm not sure what that is. I'll go green pumpkin, just because kind of what it looks like with that gold orange flake in there. That's really cool. And if I was going to flip these, like I've said in the past, probably a 3-aught. I don't think I'm going to get away with a 4 on this. I think it'd be too far up here. Great jig trailer. Put on your chatterbait, put on your spinnerbait. I would just let these go. These are stuck there. I would take those off so you get some action from those claws. There you go. If you're thinking of the Mexican Spice in a bait, there you go. It really looks cool. I thought it looked cool in the pack, and then I took it out, and it really looks good. This is a good addition to their color schemes here. And nice clamshell. Keep your baits from bending up while they're packaging. I usually take them out of these packs. I like to have my stuff in Plano boxes. because these take up a lot of room after a while, I think. All these clamshells, especially with the swim baits. So I like to take everything out, put it in boxes. But that's how I like to put it in the boat. But there you go. Great color. The other one I got was the green pumpkin juice, which I don't know if I had. I had it on my list twice when I was doing a little inventory. But if I don't have this one, I don't mind having two because it is really nice. Green pumpkin juice stroker crawl. That is awesome. That's almost like that watermelon candy. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. I wasn't sure if I had this one. If I got two, once I dig everything out up in New Hampshire, and I find I've got 2 packs of this color, I won't be unhappy. That's really nice. And that's the green pumpkin juice. So I definitely check that one out. That is really a nice looking bait color right there. That flake really comes out. Okay. And the last one of the stroker craw I got was the Mud Belly Burst. Mud Belly Burst, they call it. Let's see what that looks like up close. I think I'm going to like it. I can tell already. I love that orange belly. All right, that is really, that's a good looking bait right there. Mud Belly Burst. Take a look at that, everybody. That is really cool. That is really cool. That's a nice one. I like that a lot. I don't know if that's like a smoke on top with an orange belly with the flake in there. I can't really tell what they're, or unless it's just a black with a blue flake and a silver flake, but it could just be a smoke with a orange belly. I'm not really sure what that top color is, but whatever it is, it looks great. Check it out. Mud Belly Burst. All those colors are great. There it is. If you're thinking about it, Mud Belly Burst. Order it up. That's what you want. All right. Last soft plastic I got was the prawn, which is their beaver style bait, and I think I got the same. Color. I just got the new colors that came out. So here's the. I just showed you the Mud Belly Burst in the stroker crawl. Here it is in the prawn. Pretty cool, huh? I showed you that clear enough. There you go. You guys who like flipping beaver style baits, you should get your 4-aught hook in. Take a look at that one. That is nice. I love that orange belly. Love it, love it. That is a killer color for a flipping bait right there. I can't wait to throw this one. But that's the Mud Belly Burst in the prawn, which is stroke across 3.3 inches. This is 4.2. So I can get my 4-aught hook in this. Oh, let's see. The green pumpkin juice. There you go. The green pumpkin juice in the prawn. Looks great. Love it. This is a great one too. This is a great one too. Pull these apart. These are together. You can use your scissor and get them if you want to be. I just kind of pull it, you know. Sometimes if you're in a hurry, you might want to use your scissor because you might tear it, but just doing it like this, it should be fine. That is really great. These are 3 great colors for both these baits. There you go. Green pumpkin juice, sorry. Green pumpkin juice. Nice. And last but not least, got the Mexican spice in the prawn. I can't wait. I'm not taking this out of the pack. I can't wait to see this one. Yeah, that's seeing it in the pack doesn't do it justice until you get it out and you see that chartreuse belly. Now that, I mean, these are really nice. These new colors are just great. They're nice. It's 2 tones. That chartreuse and that green pumpkin gold split. That was just. These are 3 winners right here. they will be good additions to the flippin' bait box. Mexican spice. So whoever came up with these ideas for colors, good job. They look good. They look great. And that's the soft plastic. So a few of the new ones, some of the old ones, just new colors. And you always got to throw in a few hard baits when you're going on 6 cents because they're so great. I got a new bait. I don't know how new it is from 6 cents. I don't know when it came out. It's new to me. These are the first two I got. And it's the hybrid swim crank. I don't own any of these. These are the first two I got. They look cool. The videos I've seen, they look cool in the water. So I wanted to give a couple of them a try. And this is, I believe, the Jaint Juice color. Yeah, there's the Jaint Juice version of it. So you've got your hard swim bait that almost looks like that wake or S-Waver type bait, but I'm sure it'll probably have that S-Waver action, but it'll dive. And that's it's interesting. I'll have to give it a try. I can't say it's a great bait. It works well, or it's really great because I haven't thrown it yet. But if it's from 6 cents, it's going to have good components. You got great triple grip hooks, great colors. We'll see. We'll see. I'll look forward to throwing it. I don't know how deep these dive. If it says it on there, it probably says it somewhere. I just don't see it. I know it says it on the website, but I don't think it's going to be that deep of a diver. Say 3 feet, 3 to 5. Maybe it's a 1 to 3, a 3 to 5. But I don't think it's going to dive real deep. But I think it'll probably have that nice, S-Waver type action, the glide bait action with getting some depth. So we'll see. This could become my favorite bait this year. Who knows? They certainly look cool. But that's the hybrid swim crank. Oh, it says it right on the front. D3 model, dives 2 to 3 feet. There it is, right in front of my face. Didn't see it. But there you go. So it's a shallow diver. I can't imagine throwing this over like shallow flat rocks and weeds. If you've got weeds that aren't topped out, and you've got 2 or 3 feet, putting this over the top, I think it might be pretty cool. Might be pretty cool. And I also got the Bluegill, 4K Bluegill, in the hybrid swim crank. I'll show you what that looks like up close. Looks pretty cool coming out of the pack. I like these feather hooks. But there you go. There's your 4K Bluegill. So if they're munching on bluegill in your lake and you throw this around, I can't imagine that fish aren't going to want it. So this is interesting. This is a different style of bait for me to throw. I haven't thrown glide baits a lot. I think they look great in the water, but like most people, I get a lot of follows. But that's okay. At least the fish are around, and you can go after them with other things. But there you go. That's the hybrid swim crank. Pretty cool looking from 6 cents. And like I said, 2 to 3. I got the version where it dives, and the D3 model. You guys saw that finally. But dives 2 to 3 feet, and they look neat. They look neat. So I'm looking forward to trying them. And I have to get 2 old standbys. I'm either going to have some jerk baits or some flat 75Xs. And since I came out with some new jerk bait colors, I figured I'd grab a couple of them. Let's see. I got 2 jerk baits. This is a 4K Gizzard. And just looking at it in the pack, you can tell it looks great. And I do love the Provoke 106X jerk bait from 6 cents. And there's your 4K Gizzard. I don't know if it's Gizzard Shad or they just call it Gizzard. I'll double check. Looks like just 4K Gizzard. Yeah, 4K Gizzard. So if you're thinking of getting the 4K Gizzard, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. And I have yet to throw a 6 cents 106X that doesn't catch fish. So, I've got so many different colors of it now, and they all look great. But they have so many different, versions of a pattern, with a different flash on there. This 4K part, it's just really, their paint jobs are just great. They suspend nice, great hooks. So if you're in the market for maybe a new jerkbait you've never tried, or you just want some different colors, check out the Provoke 106X. It's really nice. Really nice. And I don't know, what are they? $12.99? I don't even know if they're that much. They might be $9.99, but they're not. They won't rip you off. Jerkbaits nowadays are very expensive, so if you get a premium one. So they're certainly not the highest as far as cost goes. Their quality is way up there. So there you go, 4K gizzard. And last but not least, this one just looked too cool to pass up. And this is called, if I can see this, I think it's Cherry Limeade. So I've even taken this one out of the box. It's definitely got red on it. I saw it on the site and said, that just looks way too cool. And you take it out of the box, and it looks way too cool. I mean, I don't have a lot of jerkbaits that look like that. With that chartreuse head. Now, I'm up in New Hampshire now, so the northern pike that live up here may enjoy this too. So there may be some scratches in this. But that bait darting around, suspending down there, I cannot imagine the fish will not enjoy that. That is certainly different. That is certainly different. So if you want to show them, if everybody's throwing shad style baits, you want to show them something different, jerk bait and fishing season, try one of these out. I think it's cherry, well, I'm saying that right. Cherry Limeade, yeah. There's it. You guys can read it at home better than I can read it here. I don't know if that's too blurry. But there you go. That's, if you were thinking about the Cherry Limeade and how it looked, like chartreuse or green eye, that's a cool looking bait. It's a cool looking bait right there. Total opposite of that other one. Total opposite. Paint job style. But cool nonetheless. And that's it. That's it. So I thank the family for the gift cards. It took me about 10 minutes to figure out what I wanted. Of course, if you go on the 6 Sense site, you get a little crazy because there's so many choices that you don't know what to go with first. So I figured I'd get a couple of the new soft plastics here and there, a couple of the new. So really the only thing that I kind of had that I just kind of got more colors of were these. The prawns and the stroker craws, just some new colors. Some jerkbait colors. That hybrid crank is a new bait to me. Obviously the hogwalla and the fluke style baits, the whale and the flush. So tried us out some of their new stuff, and if they would just take like a couple months off of getting new things, it would be so much easier to stock up from them. But I'm not going to complain. I always like seeing new styles and new baits and new colors come out from 6 Sense because they're always nice. And that's my order. So I still have a tackle warehouse order. I have to do a quick video on. I'll unbox that for you guys. But that's the 6 Sense order, and these bags are really nice that it came in. These are not like cheap bags. They're very nice. So once you're done with baits on them, I mean, you could still keep baits on it, throw it in the boat. You could put your reels in here when you're done with them if you want to use it as a reel. If you're going traveling and you want to take, you just take some reels, throw them in there. Nice bags. They're not throwaways. So this is a nice little addition to the order right there. Throwing the baits in there. And that's it. That's the 6 Sense order. So I'm going to try to get that tackle warehouse order video up soon. I don't think, I could do it right now if I have time. I don't know. But this one turned out to be a half-hour video. That tackle warehouse one might take longer. So I don't know if I'll get to that until the weekend. But that's it for now, guys. Hope you enjoy it. You guys know that I like the 6 Sense baits. They make nice stuff. Check out the website, and if you haven't done so, I'll put a link to it there. Even though you probably know it by heart from my other videos, but I'll give you the link to 6 Sense, and you guys know the deal. I like their stuff, and I like showing it to you. So that's it for now. I'll see you guys soon on YouTube. Mark out.